how to get perfect credit with these credit repair secrets. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get it. This is George from NoMorePoorCreditScore.com, and here's tip number 1 right now. Number 1, you have to make the decision to take control of your credit. It begins all in the mind, all up here. Okay? Everything you want to do in life begins right here, right in the brain. So make the mental decision to once and for all to grab your credit by the horns and take control. I know that wasn't exactly the sexiest tip that you were hoping to hear, but this is not a magic trick. Okay, you can't just wave a magic wand and all of a sudden, poof, you have an 800 credit score. Okay, this is actually going to require some discipline. All right, you may have to, calm down a little bit with your online shopping. Okay, you just can't go around clicking the buy now buttons on Amazon or this site or that site. You got to calm down a little bit with that. And you also have to calm down a little bit with going to the malls and the stores and buying all those rings and things we talk about. You can do without, just for a little while, until you get that credit right. Number 2, find out what your credit score is and get the latest info on your credit report. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. All right? Maybe you'll find out that your credit is not as bad as you think it is. To get that credit report, go to the site annualcreditreport.com. Did you know that by law, you're allowed to get at least one free report from all 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian? You can get all those 3 credit reports right here at this site on annualcreditreport.com, and normally they allow you to get just one per year from each credit bureau. But right now they're having a deal where you can get a free credit report weekly until April 2021 because of the times we're living in right now of COVID-19. So take advantage. All right, you got your report from annualcreditreport.com. So next, go get your credit scores from Experian.com and make sure you get that 7-day free trial so you can get all your credit scores from the 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. See, the report that you get from annualcreditreport.com, that credit report is now going to show you your credit scores. So you want to make sure you can see all 3 of your credit scores. You can get your scores right here at Experian.com. Make sure you get that 7-day trial and make sure you don't forget to cancel on the 7-day mark because they will charge you, I think it's $29.99, I'm not sure. But make sure you cancel. Okay, after you're done setting up everything with Experian.com, now you want to go set up an account with CreditKarma.com. Okay, it's great for keeping an eye on your credit score and your credit report. Using Credit Karma is a great way to stay on top of your credit report and your credit scores. You can actually see in Credit Karma whether your score is going up or going down, and you can also check your credit report and see if there's any surprises on there that shouldn't be there. So go ahead to Credit Karma website and get yourself a free account. Why not? Just take advantage. It's free. Okay, so let's recap everything you've done so far. You came to terms with yourself and said, all right, it's time for me to take control of my credit. So you made the mental decision to finally get your credit where you want it to be. That's great. After that, you went and got a copy of your credit report from annualcreditreport.com. All right. Then you went and actually saw your credit score from Experian.com. Was your credit score that bad? It probably wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be. Or maybe it was. Either way, who cares? Because we're about to make it all better. So after that, what did you do? Oh, okay, you went to creditkarma.com. And on Credit Karma, you got yourself a free account. So now you're able to keep track and stay on top of your credit. And you're going to check it out every day, maybe not every day, but every week or whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. Just stay on top of it. And the better you are staying on top of your credit, the better off you'll be because you'll know what's going on. If there's anything that pops up, you can take care of it. So now here we are. Now it's time to attack your existing credit card debt. Now, after gathering all that credit info, I'm pretty sure you may have seen that you have some credit card debt. A credit card here, credit card there, whatever. It's very important that you bring that down. Why? Because FICO says that your credit utilization is 30% of your credit score. Now you see that graph right there that says FICO score? That's a basic breakdown of what makes up your FICO score. And you see where it says 35% payment history? What that means is 35% of your credit score is if you make timely payments on your bills. Do you pay your bills on time? You don't want to be late. You don't want to make one late payment because that can cost you. Trust me. Now, above that, where it says amounts owed, excuse my chicken scratch circle, that is your credit utilization. That 30% makes up for a lot. You want to make sure that you keep your credit utilization at a good percentage of 30% and below. Now let's talk about what credit utilization is. Oh yeah, please do me a favor and click the like and subscribe buttons on this video. And please hit that bell too. I would really appreciate that. All right, let's talk about credit utilization. All right, I have an example here. Let's talk about that. You have $1,000 credit limit on your credit card. You spend $300 from that card, which now makes your balance $300. Your balance is now 30% of your credit limit. You want to keep your credit utilization percentage of less than 30% each month. You want to shoot for 0%, which is totally paid off, to about 10%. Now the math works out like this, okay? The $300 is 30% of the $1,000 credit limit that you have. Now, you don't want to carry over a balance to the next month of over $300. Pay that off completely or as much as you can and pay it on time. Okay? Let's recap. You have $1,000 credit card. You spend $300. Now your credit balance is $300. That means you have a credit utilization percentage of 30%. You want to try to keep it between 0, which is completely paid off, and 10%. Don't carry over a balance of more than $300 on that card because your credit utilization will be more than 30%. So pay it off completely or as much as you can before the due date. Pay it on time. That's it. Now listen, if you take care of your credit utilization and use the next tip coming up that I'm about to give you, it's very possible that you can make some great strides and get some great results in improving your credit score. But if you click the link below this video, you'll get even more free tips on how you can increase your credit score. And believe me, you can take those tips and use them right away. So go on, go on right now and click that link below the video. You'll be glad you did. Now let's get to that next tip. You're going to like it. You're going to like this part because this is the part where I tell you how you can get all the negative items off your credit report. Because think about it. What if you were able to get all those negative and derogatory items off your credit report, plus apply all the credit tips that I just showed you here in this video? How would your credit look? What difference do you think that would make in improving your credit score? A great majority of people have inaccuracies and or negative items on their credit reports that typically contribute to low credit scores. There are many people all over the country that have negative items and inaccuracies and all kinds of things on their credit reports that shouldn't be there. So you're not alone. And as a matter of fact, I too had inaccuracies and all kinds of negative stuff on my credit report, and I had to get rid of them. Now, the question is, how do you do it? How do you get rid of all that negativity on your credit report? It's easy. You can just contact the credit bureaus and complain until they can't take it no more. Nah, it's a little more complicated than that. But you can definitely contact the credit bureaus and try to dispute all your negative items. And you can also contact the credit repair service, but you're going to have to pay a little fee for that. So if you don't want to pay a credit repair service, you would have to learn how to repair your credit on your own, which is not hard. But if you want to learn how to do it yourself correctly, check out the little gray banner that just popped up somewhere in the top of this video. I think it should have popped up right about now. I hope it's up there. But remember, these credit repair tips are some of the things that I did that helped me get my credit score around 750 and above. As a matter of fact, here's a video that shows how I got approved immediately for a card with a $25,000 credit limit. And everything I explained in this video played a role in how I got that card because I did all this stuff. Now, since the video is already on your screen, go ahead and check it out right now. And I'll see you when you get there.